In 2018, President Nelson addressed the Mormon Church in Kenya and gave this financial advice. He said, "We preach tithing to the poor people of the world because the poor people of the world have had cycles of poverty generation after generation. That same poverty continues from one generation to another until people pay their tithing." In a nutshell, he said paying tithing would lead to financial prosperity. But I wanted to see if there was any data to support this. First, I looked at U.S. states with high LDS populations, namely Utah, Arizona, and Idaho. Surely, with such high numbers of tithe payers, it must result in greater financial success. On chamberofcommerce.org, they rank state wealth by per capita income, consumption expenditures, poverty, etc. Turns out that Utah ranked only number 31 in the U.S. for wealth, Arizona was 43, and Idaho was 47. The top three richest states have very low LDS populations, namely Connecticut, Massachusetts, and New York. So, at least in the U.S., it doesn't look like paying tithing leads to financial success. How about overseas? To test President Nelson's claim, I looked at countries with low LDS populations in 1990. I found how they ranked in the world by wealth and compared that rank in 2021 after their LDS population grew. So, first example was Russia. In 1991, the LDS population was only 300 people, and they ranked ninth in the world. In 2021, the LDS population was up to 23,000, but their rank was only 10. In number two, Ivory Coast, Africa. In 1990, there's almost no members at all because the gospel was only introduced in 1988, and their rank was number 73. In 2021, the LDS population was 52,000. Still, their rank was only 72. So, with Russia and Ivory Coast, drastic increases in LDS population, no change in their financial standing. In Samoa, in the 80s and 90s, the population was only 40,000 and their world rank was 171. In 2021, the LDS population of Samoa was 80,000, almost double, and their rank was still only 172. All this data seems to show that paying tithing does not pull people out of poverty or improve their financial well-being. President Nelson's prophecy is false. In the Old Testament, in Deuteronomy 18:22, it talks about false prophecy. It says, "When a prophet speaketh in the name of the Lord, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass, that is the thing which the Lord hath not spoken. But the prophet hath spoken presumptuously, thou shalt not be afraid of him."